Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's going to be a good day, man. And here to help us get our day started is the senior pastor of the Tab Church in Baltimore, Maryland, Bishop Jason Nelson. Good morning, Bishop.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. How y'all doing today? I'm Bishop Jason Nelson. I'm the pastor of the Tab in Baltimore, Maryland, and today is our morning prayer. Let's go before the Lord in prayer. Dear Lord, we thank you. It is you who made us and not ourselves. We thank you. You are so good to us. Your mercy is everlasting. Your truth endures to all generations. And we give you praise, glory, and honor for it. Father, we come before you today just simply to tell you thank you. Not because life is great in every regard, but we still want to say thank you. We still have some bills, but we want to tell you thank you. We still have some trouble, but we want to tell you thank you. You told us in your word, Father, that even when we're overwhelmed, we can run to you, for you are the rock that is higher than us. So, Father, we thank you that you've given us refuge. We thank you that you've given us the ability to come out of whatever it is that we're going through. Father, today I pray for that person who feels like they're in the midst of a struggle. I pray now in the name of Jesus that you would let your hand be seen on their lives. Father, I pray that they would receive that phone call, that email, that text message that would be a gentle reminder that your love for them is never failing. Father, we thank you now in the name of Jesus that this is a day of victory, that as we start this day, we proclaim victory, we proclaim your joy, we proclaim your peace, we proclaim your love over all that are under the sound of my voice. We give you praise, we thank you, and we believe that today is an amazing day because you gave it to us. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen and amen. Listen, I'm Pastor Jason Nelson. If you're in the DMV area, in the Baltimore area, make sure you look up our church. We're here at the Tab. Rickey, I love you, man. Y'all have a great day.
That was Jason Nelson, the senior pastor of the Tab Church in Baltimore, Maryland. It's time for the praise break on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here at Frida's. Good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. It's Thursday, March 5th. Here's what's going on in the news. As U.S. strikes on Iran continue to ramp up, the country's foreign minister says the U.S. will bitterly regret sinking an Iranian warship in the Indian Ocean near Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka rescued 32 people and recovered 87 bodies. Iran says that ship was in international waters and called the attack an atrocity at sea. Meanwhile, Senate Democrats did not pass a war powers resolution that would have limited President Trump's ability to take further military action against Iran without congressional approval. Also in Washington, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem survived 2 tense days on Capitol Hill with DHS still unfunded and Democrats demanding changes to ICE before any deal moves forward. Things got heated when Democratic Congressman Jamie Raskin pressed her on labeling the Minneapolis shootings domestic terrorism.
Because those violent rioters that
So
were
you're
there
proud of the fact that you called them domestic terrorists? Is that what you're telling America?
HSI officers put their lives on the line to protect that scene, so evidence so we could have.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Accurate
But you told a lie about them.
Attorney General Pam Bondi is going to get her turn in the hot seat, too. The Republican-led House Oversight Committee voted 24-19 to subpoena her over the DOJ's handling of the Epstein files. Even 5 Republicans broke ranks, including Nancy Mace, who says the department hasn't released everything and calls the case one of the greatest cover-ups in American history. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Legendary college and NFL football coach Lou Holtz has passed away at the age of 89. No cause of death, but if you don't remember, he led Notre Dame to the national title in 1988, who many thought that could never be done. Here's a quick excerpt from Lou Holtz.
I try to practice a philosophy that I talk about, and that's attitude. That's a passion to win, which means sacrifice, get rid of the excuses, about understanding what you're trying to do, about being a dreamer, and about core values.
NFL wide receiver and Cardi B's ex-boyfriend, Stephon Diggs, will be released from the New England Patriots after only one season. He had a solid season, man. He led the team with 85 catches, 1,000 yards in receiving.
Why would they release him?
Man, listen, he does have that criminal charge that's stemming from an alleged dispute with his personal chef. I don't know what you can have a dispute with your personal chef. He pleaded not guilty, but when you got these off the field stuff coming, dealing with criminal things, these teams ain't got time for that no more. And he's 33, so it's not like he's in his prime. Even though he had a solid regular season, he disappeared in a Super Bowl. So, a lot of stuff going on, a reason why they may not be bringing him back. So they trying to go after a star number one receiver because that's what they need. That's what they need. And right now in Stephon's career, he's probably a solid 2, in my opinion.
Right.
It's my quick sports report right there. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Rock T. Man, Cardi B is bringing out all the heavy hitters on her tour, and I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, your Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, last night, Cardi surprised her Houston fans by bringing Meg Thee Stallion on the stage during her tour stop. And of course, they performed their chart-topping collab, WAP. When Megan hit the stage, the crowd went crazy. Houston holds a particular significance for Megan because she was born and raised in that city. Now, they also performed their joint song, Bongos, which also had the crowd going crazy. So the tour is hitting all the major cities all over the U.S. and will wrap with 2 shows in ATL. So make sure y'all go check out our girl. All right, before the fame with Drake and billions of streams, he reportedly couldn't even get on Lil Wayne's tour bus. So a man named Adam Lowe, the director of the 2009 documentary The Carter, recently reflected on filming Wayne during the Carter 3 era. And he said at the time, Drake had a dorky disconnect from the rest of the Young Money crew. And he said that they wouldn't even let Drake on the bus. They said he was like such a dork that they wouldn't even let the poor thing on the bus. He also explained that there were real blood gang members around all the time, adding, I'm sure he was intimidated because he said I was, even though they were super cool to me. Of course, once Drake started selling millions and millions of records, Lowe said it was a different story entirely. That is crazy. Wow. All right, y'all, last but not least, Gayle King is not taking her talents to a new media outlet. She has signed a deal to stay with CBS News for the foreseeable future and continue as anchor of CBS Mornings. Congratulations to her. This puts an end to all the uncertainty about her future at this network. This comes as the news division goes through leadership changes and bigger shifts under its current editor-in-chief, Barry Weiss. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note, but for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up, y'all, Special K got the news you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 28 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. Special K got news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
What up, Rickey Smiley, a.k.a. Broderick, a.k.a. Richard. Now, got great news this morning. Some news you absolutely, positively can use. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show is known for giving gifts to the literary world, from Rickey Smiley's book on dealing with grief and overcoming obstacles in life like that, and of course Brat's book recently released.
Your book, though.
He can say last. What is it?
But the most important book, forget my book and Brat's book. What about the book about
Here's
man
the latest
law violations?
one. Here's the latest
law.
one.
It's about
man
time.
laws. That's right. Man
Damn
laws.
right.
I'm looking at it right now on Amazon. The unquestionable rules for real men by real men. It is up right now on Amazon. You can get this book today.
Why you put Super Dave's picture on the cover?
Hey, that's his arms.
Hey, wait a
minute. Those are Super Dave's arms on the cover. I don't know how I got him to arm wrestle himself, but that's how strong he is. He can arm wrestle his left arm versus his right arm. That's Super Dave's arms on the cover of the Man Laws book. You can go to Amazon right now. Just put in Man Laws K. Douglas or Man Laws Real Rules for Real Men by Real Men, and it'll pop right up. Also, you can go to my Instagram page, Special K913. Ricky, what's the fan page? Guys, what's the fan page for the
What is Beyonce?
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yeah, Rickey Smiley Morning Show on IG. The link will also be there. And you can just click on that link, get the book, and give it to a man in your life that you care about, or a woman in your life that you want to understand men better. And it's a great coffee table book. It's a great gift book. It's a great pass-around book. 134 pages, 120 laws. Some of my
one
favorite.
man law per page.
Pretty much. It's a very easy read. If you got an IQ at least 65, you can read this book.
That's me. That's me.
You can read this book. It's not going to tax your brain real hard, but it's going to create some conversations. It's going to start some arguments. It's going to have some debates. If you
that is a good, like real talk, that is a good coffee table book for us.
It is.
Put it in barbershops, too.
Rick, I was just about to say, barbershops, hair salon, nurses station, fire department, wherever you got people that want to debate whether or not this should or shouldn't be a law, you can go ahead and give that out. And it's priced for the economy, man. So you ain't got to worry about breaking the bank. You can go on and buy 2-3 copies.
Right.
And,
And give us an example of what's going to be in the book.
Man laws, for example. You should never say to another man, hey, bro, don't do that. I'm ticklish. That's a man law. Because, what's going on right now? A grown man can never own a cat. That's in there.
And there's a lot of men be posting cats.
Yeah,
You're right about that.
Here's another quick one. No man should ever spend more than 4 minutes inside of a Claire's store. There's no reason for a man to be in Claire's more than 4 minutes. Also, no man should ever work behind the counter at Bath and Body Works. I'm sorry, you just shouldn't do it.
Now look, wait a minute.
I
got one argument. Now you meet a lot of. If you're a single dude, you meet a lot of chicks.
Right.
You meet a lot of chicks behind the counter now.
Come on,
I might can't give you no makeup, but I can meet some baddies.
And that's the point of the book. We're going to argue about it. Appreciate that. We're going to argue about it. Go to Man Law, Special K913. Hit me up on my IG page. Get that book today, y'all.
Get 2 Man Laws and sold that book.
And fellas, you know the summertime is here, and if you're going to wear sandals, please get your feet done. It don't mean punk or nothing. That mean getting that hard rubbed off your feet. I bet you right now y'all brothers sleeping in socks because your feet like bricks. Hit your girl across the leg. She get out of bed and karate say, get out of bed. Something cut me on the leg. Get out of bed. What's wrong, baby? I don't know what it is. Get out of bed. You know your feet bad when you walk barefooted on carpet. You pick the carpet up.
Man, no.
Like, what's wrong with the rug? I believe it's them sticky ass feet.
Man, hey, y'all make sure y'all check out this Netflix special, man. The one and only Bruce, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. I'm telling you, men, Ricky, men say some things that could be very offensive to women, and some of the stuff that y'all do just kind of bother me, in particular who I'm talking about, this guy, DJ Academic. Now, this man here discussed y'all Cardi B split recently from, Stephon Diggs during a recent live stream. He arguing y'all that if the New England's Patriot star did allegedly cheat on her, it would be understandable. Now, they're saying despite he praised Cardi B, Academic, he argued, y'all, that he's seen Diggs around too many beautiful women. And he said, quote, you see 2 or 3 of them Negroes, honey, beautiful women, I'm paraphrasing them. And he said, I understand why he's cheating, honey, with these girls on the side. He said, yo, Cardi, these girls are bad, hell. He said, I'm still put you up there because you my homie, but his side chicks are bad. That's what he said. And Cardi, he said, I can give you the #1 spot, but it's not like, honey, he's messing with a bunch of ugly ducklings. And from there, they say he brought up Jay-Z and Tiger. And more celebrities who have allegedly cheated over the years, arguing they hooked up with less attractive women. Now, academics also brought up Cardi's ex-husband Offset. And here's what this man had to say, honey. Oh, my God.
Be bad. Like, you see 2 or 3 of this be like, I can understand why you these girls on the side. Yo, Cardi, that is bad. Yo, his side chicks are bad. Nigga got good taste. I can't lie to you. So I would say, Cardi, I give you the #1 spot, but the type of he I could see why.
Oh.
Gross.
How could somebody
That's
say that?
so gross.
That's the perspective of a really young. He has a young mentality.
Oh.
He don't really understand how this thing works yet.
Evidently, he
I'm
don't.
so glad my brain ain't working like that no more.
Oh, my God. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So now if women cheated hell with richer doggone men and leave broke men like him probably alone or whatever, nobody would say nothing. Or they would attack him saying that she was a gold digger or something. It's amazing what people are saying nowadays. It's just too much, honey. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to be a woman on that aspect.
Gary, you just got to consider the source on a story like that. Consider the source, and you can't give it that much credence.
Yes. Well, anyway, moving on, considering sources, honey, here's another one. Anderson .Paak, honey. Now, his beautiful estranged wife, y'all, Miss J. Lynn, they married back in 2010, honey, and they got 2 children together, ages 9 and 13. Now, she's saying, honey, this girl has filed y'all for a primary physical custody of them children, asking that the singer, honey, take secondary physical custody and visitation. Now, additionally, honey, she wants spousal support, and Miss J. Lynn needs to get her spousal support because what Anderson allegedly did to her is dropped her like a damn hot potato to go with Jenny Mai. And we talked about that, and I talked about that.
They got to do with the kid, the relationship, so you got to separate the two now.
What?
Because if he's a good dad or whatever, why they can't have 50-50? You don't punish him because of what happened in the relationship. That don't have anything to do with the kid.
Well, he should be with the kids then. He should be there with
them.
He
can be with them. He can be with them half the time if he decides he don't want to end the relationship for whatever reason.
I just feel sorry for you. You're gonna drive one Chinese lady to go to the other one. That's not a good look.
Maybe
I just don't like it.
I heard what you said. I heard what you said. I heard what you said.
Is she Chinese?
Jenny Mai, she's not black.
She's not
but
Chinese,
that doesn't
though.
mean she's Asian.
What? Oh, she's Asian? Oh, well.
It's a difference.
Well, Jenny Lee, too.
And you said both of them Asian, Gary.
Yeah, because Jenny Lee, because I had to Google her before I put the story out. And I Googled her, honey, and I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for Jenny. But, I mean, it's just too much. We got to get down on it.
She's Vietnamese and
Oh,
Chinese.
she's Vietnamese?
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
it's not the same, Gary.
Boy, you so racist.
It's like looking at me and saying I'm
There
Jamaican.
is a difference.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like Hispanic. You can't say Mexican and Puerto Rican. It's 2 different things.
Right.
Mexican and Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
A Porsche is not a BMW. They're both
Boy, you
European
ain't like
cars.
them old black people that don't know no better.
Oh, Lord.
You just say any damn thing.
Any damn thing.
You Gary's with grace because black people call everything Asian Chinese. Let's
That's true.
not act
We
like
do.
we don't do that.
Thank you, hell, because I know doggone well. I mean, I thought it was.
So do we show.
We call
I be doing it
everything
too. I be
Chinese.
trying my best not to do it. Like, Lord, forgive me.
So let's just pray. But I feel bad for Miss J. Lynn, honey. And then Jenny Mai, hell, she was with Jeezy, and she left Jeezy and stuff. Now she going to go with Anderson .Paak and take that woman's husband. That's not a good look, honey. I just
Yeah,
don't
she
like
just
it.
need to get her a regular dude that work at Jiffy Lube or
And call
Express
it a
Oil
day.
Change. Yeah.
That's what she needs.
But she had one of those, didn't she? And she didn't like him.
Yeah,
No,
she sure did. That was her European husband.
They don't like the Cheesecake Factory.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is spikenard. On the high end, you say spikenard, and on the low end, you say beautiful lavender. That's your color for today.
Gary, I don't know why these women be acting like they don't like the cheesecake. Gary, where do we go? Alfreda's, where do we go sit at the bar and eat?
The Cheesecake Factory.
You damn right we go,
Okay, honey, and had
we
a
go
cute
to the
meal.
Cheesecake Factory. Ain't nothing wrong with the boy. Y'all need
Them
boy,
Tex-Mex
y'all need-
egg rolls is everything.
Ooh, those are my favorite.
Come on
And
now.
the damn pop shrimp. What you call it? The shrimp.
Fire.
Firecrackers,
Bang,
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 crackers,
bang,
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 bang, bang.
And don't
shrimp.
forget about their
Bang.
cousin, the Grand Lux. If you in
Okay.
Dallas or
Come
Houston,
on now.
come on, don't play.
Them
But
steak
y'all, boy,
medallions
we
be real good.
Boy, we
over
be
there.
up in that damn Galleria at the Grand Lux at that big ass table. Boy, we be eating tan
That
something.
happy hour
Take
menu
me through
every
there,
day,
take me
$9.
through there.
But I love the bang bang shrimp, though, honey. That's my favorite.
Yes,
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got the wake up call. Get at me, 8669 Rickey. Here we go.
Rita Parent from East St. Louis calling to say, wake up, wake up, wake up, Ricky.
Hey, my name is Marshawn Stewart. I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio. Everybody, Columbus, stand up. Have a good day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Sabrina calling from Tampa, and I would like to wake up my grandson Jamaria and wishing him a happy belated birthday. We love you, Wiki. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Abdullah Bay, and to everybody out there and that's laying in that bed, wake up and get up and make a living.
We gon' let them know. What you waiting on for? Wake up. Wake up. In Birmingham, wake up. Oklahoma, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louisville, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brat.
You're welcome, Ricky.
Hey, man, I want y'all to join me today. I'm going to be in Columbus, Georgia today. Listen, man, I'm going to have so much fun at the, hell, I'll tell y'all where we'll be at in Columbus. I was just going to say real quick before we bring on Jeff Johnson. I'm going to be in Columbus, Georgia today at Cafe LaRue. That's 2523 Airport in Columbus, Georgia. So y'all make sure y'all come out, and that's at noon. From 12 noon to 2:30, and I'm so excited to be with the one and only Dr. Jaketra Bryant, and we're gonna have a great time. So y'all come on out at noon. Everybody in the Columbus, Georgia area, drive over from Albany. Y'all make sure y'all come out at 12 o'clock from 12 to 2:30, and I'm so excited to be with the one and only my cousin, Dr. Jaketra Bryant, and we're gonna have a good time. So come on out and have lunch with us. Jeff Johnson, what's up, man?
Hey, good morning, brother. Good to be with you, man. Man, I'm excited for you too. You know, Columbus, Georgia is where all my people from.
Me too, Jeff. You might be my cousin.
I'm excited about her candidacy for mayor. So glad that you're down there, brother. Glad that you keep doing what you do.
She's the first black woman to ever be on the ballot for mayor of Columbus, Georgia.
Yep. No, it's a big deal. So again, brother, always appreciate how you show up and support. And for all y'all who are down there or even close to there, try to get to Columbus and support this event, but really support this sister where and how you can. Listen, I mean, we saw just this week our sister Jasmine Crockett not be able to bring it home in Texas, and there's been a number of people that have tried to talk about why it didn't happen. I don't know if I've seen a candidate attacked before an election to the degree that she was by so many people, sometimes even in the party. I think she was incredibly gracious on the back end of her concession speech, essentially saying, listen, at the end of the day, they have a singular enemy, and that folks shouldn't be divided because of a primary, but make sure they come together, especially in a state that has the ability to shift, not necessarily to be blue, but at least be strong purple. So we'll see what happens next, but I'm really interested. We saw the Senate vote down a War Powers Act in this week, essentially saying that the president didn't need to confirm with Congress in order to continue to move forward in Iran. What's funny to me, and I'm really curious about what y'all think. Sometimes I think the Republicans just operate in opposition to themselves. You had Pete Hegseth getting pissed with the media for talking about 6 U.S. casualties and literally had the nerve to say to the media that you're only talking about these casualties to make Donald Trump look bad.
Right.
In what space do we not talk about U.S. servicemen and women that have died?
That was a terrible
I don't care who the president is. We talk about those that we have lost, and to spin that in a way to make it look like this is about making Donald Trump look bad versus honoring. And the fact is, with this level of military action, 6 losses of life is low when you think about the breadth and depth of what has happened over the last week. So if they can't begin to have thicker skin about critique, especially if this campaign is going to increase, that's one area where they're going to be in trouble. But the other area is we are less than a few months away from a midterm election. And have you all heard the reports of what this conflict can potentially cost?
No,
we're talking about upwards of $200 billion.
Crazy.
And that's without any real indication from the president on what they're asking for, what they want to do, and as a result, what this will cost when you already have the largest debt incurred by this administration. And the reality that people are going to be going to the polls and Trump's not going to be on the ballot, but these men and women in Congress are going to be on the ballot, and they're going to have to hold the bag for what American citizens are not receiving, especially as you have oil prices going up and thus gas prices going up, and then basic needs not being met as a result. And I shouldn't say basic needs, but we also understand that whether it's federally funded aid and federally funded services that potentially take a hit because of this conflict.
Recipe for economic disaster. Yeah.
Yes. In a space where there already was a recipe for economic disaster. So I don't know, y'all. I just sometimes think these folks operate in opposition of themselves, because I don't believe that every rank and file Republican is going to ride when they don't have what they need and they can't justify it in a war we didn't have to be in. So let me know what y'all think, man. Hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. We are just in the beginning of this, so we're going to be talking about this for a long time.
Damn.
Y'all have a fantastic Thursday. Love y'all, and I will talk to y'all next week.
Hey, love you too, big dog. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Already Rickey Smiley Morning Show, chicken and waffle mix going down with y'all lying on the ones and twos. Hey, what up, John?
I'm good, man. You done it. Just starting out bright and early in the morning, man. And of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lions. So
JAH Lion Sound. Hey, everybody, I'm going to be in Columbus, Georgia today. Y'all come and hang out with us at Cafe LaRue at noon with the one and only Dr. Jaketra Bryant. So we're going to have a good time, so I'm excited about that. Columbus, Georgia, y'all come on out, man. We're going to have some fun, man. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Hey, I wonder who on the phone.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah, talk to me, Black Tony.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna believe what happened to me yesterday, son.
What happened?
I got drafted.
You got what?
I got drafted, son.
To the NFL?
They done sent me to Iran.
Oh, you on a helicopter sound like.
Oh.
I'm over here.
Hey, John,
I'm over here fighting for the country, son. I ain't even mean to do this.
That ain't funny, John Lion.
Yo, they must be desperate for soldiers, because the last person you want is Black Tony on the front lines.
Hey, Shawty, you got to get me up out of here. Shawty, these folks done gave me put me in a uniform, gave me a gun, Shawty, man.
Wait a minute, are you in a helicopter? Are you flying the helicopter?
They loading us up on the helicopter. They said, they said we're in a hot zone right now. And we got to get up out of here. It's just too much. I just wanted to call in.
So wait a minute, they draft you from Georgia yesterday, and you already in Iran.
I think on the first one, Shawty. I think on the first one to get draft.
So they done skipped over all the military soldiers that's already prepped, and they got you off the streets, out the trap, and they got you over there in Iran. That's what you telling me.
Shawty, that's what I said. How the hell y'all get out of here? Y'all come to me, Shawty. I don't even know how I got on the list.
How you talking to us on your phone and you in Iran?
Cause I had stuck my phone in my back pocket, like when you get locked up. I had stuck my phone down in my pant leg. They didn't know I had it stuck in my socks. But look, yeah. I didn't want to tell everybody I love y'all so much, because I don't know if I'm gonna make it back. I'm free to kiss them baby for me and tell them Uncle Tony love her, and Beyonce kiss them baby for me, Rick. Kiss them twin for me, and Lil Denver, Lil Grace.
Yeah,
and Brat. Tell the truth. I know I promised him I was going to take him to the skating ring, but I ain't never get a chance.
Oh, man.
I'll make it back.
Can you put the pilot on the phone? Can we talk to the pilot?
Huh?
Can we talk to the pilot?
Yeah, let's talk to the pilot.
Yeah, hold on. Excuse me. Hey, pilot, can you talk to my boss man now? Hello? Good morning.
Hello? Good morning.
Hi, this is Colonel Martin. We're trying to take off and get out of this hot zone right now.
Oh my gosh!
What can I do for you guys? I don't have time to play games.
Wow.
We just wanted to
make pilot an Army helicopter right now.
We were just trying to make sure Black Tony was with you.
We're on a mission right now. What can I do for you?
Yeah. We just wanted to make sure that Black Tony is with you in Iran.
Yes, Private Tony is with me right now, and we're fighting for America.
All right,
I'm going to put him back on the phone. Hold on.
All right.
Hey, Shouter.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, Shouter, man, that white man talking about we finna go to war. I don't even know what the hell we doing.
Doctor told me yesterday I got to lose some weight. So I got to start eating healthy or else. He ain't tell me it's going to be this damn expensive to eat healthy. Got this place by my house called Whole Foods. They should call it whole ass. Because that's what you're going to spend. 2 booty cheeks and the ass. Just going to set that on the counter when you go in there. They try to send me some $9 bologna. I was like, I gonna have this little light stroke. I'm not gonna spend no $9 on no bologna. What the hell kind of animal make $9 bologna? What's this, dolphin forehead meat? This unicorn lips? Are y'all in here selling mythical beast meat? The chicken high? Like, why the chicken high? He say, because the chicken free range. I'm like, what is free range? So, we let the chicken walk around. We let them walk around and live their life, I'm like, well, it sounds like y'all promoting uppity chickens. That's what it sounds like to me. I like my chicken with low self-esteem, what I'm saying?
Comedian Marvin Hunter, man, brand new comedy special. Hey, Rick.
Wait. Man, I'm crying, man. Rock.
He said dolphin forehead meat.
Unicorn lips.
Man, where did y'all find that clip?
Hey, man, y'all can catch his special on Tubi right now. It's called The Stupid Shall Be Punished. That's comedian Marvin Hunter. Catch him on Tubi right now.
Oh, my God, I can't breathe. What are we doing next? I don't even know.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea in the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Sonya Norwood, if you all don't know who this lovely lady is, she's the beautiful mother of Ray J and, honey, the beautiful Brandy, y'all. She recently shared a heartfelt video updating fans, y'all, on what's really going on with her son, Ray J. Now, at the start of the clip, she revealed, y'all, that Ray J went to the hospital in early January for what they initially thought was pneumonia. And here's what Ms. Norwood had to say.
And I'll start off by saying that never in my lifetime would I had thought that there would be someone as close to us who would experience some type of heart condition. So then the quest was to find out what was wrong with him. They did an angiogram, and the angiogram indicated that he had a serious heart disease. So they determined that he had cardiomyopathy. It was not enough blood pumping into his heart. It was so scary and serious that every other word that was explained to us was, this is life-threatening.
Wow. Yes. So, y'all, let's continue to pray for Ray J, honey, because Miss Sonya is letting you all know that this was not a fluke. So people were saying, oh, Ray J just faking it, blah, 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 honey. He was not, Miss Sonya said. So we're going to keep him lifted up in prayer and prayerfully that Ray J make a quick, speedy recovery from whatever he's going through. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. While we're praying, y'all, let's continue to pray, y'all, for Stephon Diggs. I don't know if you heard the shocking news, but it's being reported, y'all, that the New England Patriots are releasing this wide receiver, honey, after just one season. Now, they're saying, y'all, with the move expected to become official on March the 11th, so mark your calendars for March the 11th. The decision, y'all, is financially motivated. Some people saying that maybe Cardi B called the people and told them to let him go. And some people saying, maybe not. But they're saying, honey, that it's going to allow the team, y'all, to avoid a $6 million guarantee and save only roughly $16.8 million against the salary cap. So despite his release, they're saying that Diggs did have a good season and what have you. But some people are saying that now that he's going to be released, he may be able to move to the beautiful city of Atlanta, Georgia, and get with Offset, and then they could probably co-parent their kids. Because, Cardi has a child with him, and she also has kids with Offset. So this would be a great move for this man to move to Atlanta. The Falcons, that's the football team, they could pick him up, and he could be in the city with his children and with his beautiful former girlfriend.
Yeah,
So,
and Gary, you could replace him at the New England Patriots. You would do great at that position.
I sure would. Honey, I'm going to be
Wide
auditioning.
receiver.
That's right. Hit me with the wide receiver. Yes,
Tight end, dog, on it.
He used to be a tight end.
Wait a damn minute now. Wait a minute now.
He can also play tailback.
Oh, I guess then. All right then.
That's a position, tailback?
Tailback, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You could just be the ball boy.
I gotta have too much coffee.
Oh my, you sure damn did. But
Y'all need to get me off the radio.
Get him off the radio, because baby, I'm calling HR right now. Honey, unless y'all sign some checks, honey, to make up for what y'all just said.
I'll cash up you right now, Gary. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better cash out me. Honey, I'm too broke. You better try to find some money too.
Oh, man.
What did say, K? You used to be a tight end.
Yeah, back in the day, I heard.
Oh, man.
Alfredas, you're not laughing, huh?
Nope, I will. Of course not.
Don't be a part of that,
No,
Alfredas, honey.
I'm not in it.
They'll be talking about you next.
I know.
Brad.
Yes, sir.
I am finna go to the club that I am just so distraught, honey.
You ain't distraught.
I sure. Look, honey, any participants? But anyway, child, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is spikenard. On the high end, you say spikenard, and on the low end, just say beautiful lavender. That's your color for the day. And that hyena over there, honey, just really nice.
You know what you call Rocky, Gary?
Oh, damn, hyena.
Why you call him a hyena?
Because that's all they do.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The time right now is 26 minutes after the hour, y'all. Today, we are joined by a renowned criminal defense attorney, advocate, and public speaker who has a new book out called Redeeming Justice. Y'all please welcome attorney Jarret Adams. Hey, man, thank you for getting up so early. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, well, look, thank you for having me, man. I was either going to be on today or listening to y'all today. One or the other, okay?
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, God bless you. And, man, let's jump right into it because you was wrongfully convicted and spent 10 years in prison for a crime you did not commit at 17 years old, and you was finally exonerated. But during those 10 years, how did you continue to hold hope in, that you would finally be free?
Yeah, well, thank you again for letting me share my story. But look, I got to tip my cap and give a huge shout out to black women, man, because my mother and my auntie continue to breathe life in me, man, in a dark situation. So I'm sitting up here, I'm locked up. I'm a kid in a super maximum security prison. I'm getting letters from my friends who had all been going off to the HBCUs and colleges, and I'm there and I'm fighting for my life. So one of my aunts who passed away, we called her Sugar. So I'm from the south side of Chicago. So if y'all hear these names and terms we be calling our aunties, it's a shy thing, and I'm sure
we got
other
them
folks
too.
and families too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So my aunt Sugar was an amazing woman, and one of the things that she would do is she would send me the newspaper, and the newspaper would get there late. It would be expensive, and I told her, I'm like, look, just stop sending it, and I'll find something else to read. So she says, no, I'm doing this for a reason. We're gonna acknowledge that they got your body confined, but we're never gonna let them incarcerate your mind, your dreams, your hope. You're gonna stay up with the world until you get back in the world.
Wow. That's awesome. You know, them Chicago women ain't no joke, especially them aunties and them older ones. Man, we really appreciate them. My mama, my grandmothers, everybody. We all from Chicago. And I know this may have felt like rock bottom, but looking back on your trial now as a lawyer, is there anything you would have done different to protect yourself? Because I know things are different today. Because when I got locked up, my trial was crazy. And it's a lot of things that I would have changed that went down that I know now that I didn't know before.
I say this oftentimes. I was speaking at the juvenile facility the other day, and I was telling them that I can remember vividly. You know, I could repeat every lyric to the Tupac double CD in 1998, but didn't know not one constitutional right to shut up when you up in there, right? And so I get this advice to everybody listening. I get this advice to Lil Daryl too, man. Don't go in there in them police stations talking. You know what I mean? Just ask for an attorney. Don't believe that you're gonna be able to outsmart anyone. And I think also in our community, I think that as I was raised, and Brat, maybe you can relate to this as well. So when you raised black families, specifically south side of Chicago, they raise you to respect authorities, respect this and respect that. A lot of times when we have interactions, our kids have interactions with authorities, they're operating off autopilot to respect the authorities, to do this and do that. That gets us in trouble. We need to teach our kids the law. And the law is we should ask for an attorney and be represented by an adult or an attorney, and that's how we protect ourselves the most. In our
Before you start talking.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. Such a powerful story. Let me ask you, what advice would you give to families that are already fighting to prove their loved one's innocence?
Yeah. You know, I get a lot of requests, and we can't represent everyone, right? And so what I would ask folks to do is have family meetings, band together. One of the things that plagued me in my situation was, and I understood my mother for doing this, was it was so embarrassing to talk about what had happened because no one hears past but. They like Jarret locked up, but, right? But no one hears past that. So my mother kept this inside, and a lot of that she couldn't get help as a result of that. So one of the things that I'm encouraging folks to do is open up, have family meetings, discussing it, everybody band together. The best thing to do is to be able to retain someone, but not everyone is able to afford to do that. But I'm telling you, if we get together, man, I don't care if it's fish fries or car washes, whatever, the lives of our babies are important. And right now, that is the biggest thing that we're dealing with. We're losing. It used to be a lot of just boys. They are locking up women increasingly more and more in our society today.
Now, Jarret, this stuff happens in our community a lot. I actually have a friend who did 32 years unlawfully.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you, was there ever a formal apology from the state, or did you get compensated for the 10 years that you did spend undeservedly?
So, look, a lot of people ask me that question, and I do civil rights mainly now, moving away from criminal defense. And civil rights is the chapter where you're able to sue if you can to recover for damages. But a lot of people believe that just because someone is wrongfully convicted, they are immediately entitled to compensation. They are not. Over 90% of the people who get their convictions reversed, they never have a remedy to recover because of things like qualified immunity. A lot of times cases like, Breonna Taylor will bring up the topic qualified immunity, but I'm just going to tell y'all in layman terms what that means. If something happens to you with your interaction with the authority, every loophole imaginable will be explored before you are compensated. Period. It's a loophole. So what I'm saying is that I've never gotten a dime. I've never been compensated at all. I remember when the conviction was reversed and going into the courtroom with a judge, the same judge who sentenced me, had to order the dismissal of the charges and everything. And this is the same courtroom where I'm being paraded around as a rapist and all that type of stuff in front of my mother and my aunt who raised me. And in a matter of 3 minutes, the prosecutor was like, yeah, we're going to dismiss the charges. The judge slammed that gavel, turned around, everybody disappeared, and it wasn't nobody but me and my mother in that room. And when I turned around and I seen them wrinkles and creases of anguish on her forehead, it pissed me off to come and do what I'm doing right now.
Why do wrongful convictions happen more often than people think? Why?
I think number one, there is low-hanging fruit in our criminal justice system that needs to be addressed, and it will help. We need to start doing preventative measures when it comes to this. I think that we need to start, number one, black folks, people of color, period in general, people of like mind in general, man, go to jury duty. Okay, y'all? Because we need y'all to be on that jury pool because y'all understand, why we wouldn't say this or say that in a certain way. While things that can be construed as our language will be damning to other folks who don't come from where we come from, we need black and brown folks to show up for jury duty. That's number one. Number two, we have to find a way to tilt the scales evenly for our public defense systems. 90 or 80% of the society today, they are defended by the public defense system because they can't afford an attorney. So if you have public defenders and public defense systems that are managing 50 to 75 cases at one time, it's going to be many people who slip through the crack.
Right.
I'll freeze before you ask your question. Now, attorney, I have a question. Just help me because I don't know how this goes. So now you were wrongfully convicted of a crime. Now, was it a felony?
No, yes, it was a felony.
Because I always thought if you had a felony, they say, you couldn't do nothing. So now you became an attorney after going through all that. So how does that work?
It works because I don't have a record because my conviction was reversed. All the charges were dismissed. But let me say something to you. That's a great question. Although I don't have a record, the charges was dismissed, the tentacles of that wrongful conviction will forever reach me through life.
Really? Yep.
Yeah.
Forever. Look, let me give you an example. When I was coming in here, I was speaking with my team, and I was just talking about, man, how for me in the early 90s, we would come down to Atlanta and do like family reunions and stuff like that. It was nostalgia, right? You know what I mean? Like you coming down to the HBCU capital of the world, and I was looking forward to partaking in that, right? Didn't get the opportunity to do that. So now, you know, I'm meeting folks and I'm asking folks about how they know this person, that person, what they know them from going to school together. I missed out on that chapter. I'm locked up from 17. I didn't get out until I was 26, turning 27 years old.
Yes, and you pretty much playing catch up. Hey, listen, hold that thought. We're gonna bring you back on the other side, y'all. We're gonna be talking more with attorney Jarret Adams up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Now he's a defense attorney telling his incredible story in his new book, Redeeming Justice. And let me just ask you, what does redeeming justice really mean to you, and why was now the right time to tell your story?
Yeah, well, redeeming justice for me is my politically correct way of saying I'm getting my leg back. You know what I mean? And so that's really what that was about, man. I mean, look, I can't tell you that you know, had I not went to prison, that I wouldn't be an attorney, but I can definitely tell you, had I not, you know, went to prison, I still would have been something, right? And so I think that now more than ever, I think that there's a lot of distractions that are keeping us from the main problem we've had since its inception, and that is the criminal legal system. And I think that me writing this book, on the cover of it, there's a picture of my booking photo as I'm 17, and then there's another picture like 12, 13 years later, and I'm an attorney. I would argue this. I think that it is easier, if you can fathom this, to go through what I went through, go out, get a law degree, become a lawyer, than it is to be a number one pick in any sports, right?
Wow.
So
I agree.
I argue that we have a backup plan. And I think that our education is key. There was a reason why, you know, in the days of Jim Crow slavery, they were trying to keep us from reading and access to education, because it is one of the many keys that can open doors and pave a way for our generations to come.
Now, you helped free Terrence Richardson and Ferrone Claiborne, who were convicted of killing a white officer back in 1988. It was known as the Waverly Burning. And you helped get them pardoned by President Biden and later on exonerated. How'd you do all of that?
So this was a 10-year journey. And right now, there was President Biden commuted their sentence, but right now their case is still in front of the Virginia Supreme Court to grant their actual innocence. And it's a case that I ask many people to look up. If you just Google Waverly Burning, you'll see the YouTube videos. I'm trying to make this story go from the small town in Waverly to a national story to help these brothers vindicate themselves and clear their name. It was my organization that I created, Life After Justice, is a nonprofit organization where we have a legal department and where we use resources that are donated to represent people who are claiming actual innocence, but they just can't afford to get representation. So Terrence and Ferrone are two men that I met years ago, and I met them through their mother, man. And when I was just telling y'all about them wrinkles and creases of anguish, so I'm doing a speaking event in Virginia, and a lady, you know, was standing in the line of folk coming up to shake my hands, and I spotted her out the crowd because she had a manila envelope in her hand, and she just looked worried.
Her eyes.
Just looked worried. Just reminded me of my mother with the wrinkles over her forehead. She handed me the envelope, and the envelope contained a letter from Terrence and Ferrone asking for some help and saying that they were innocent. So took the case, litigated over the years. We were able to get them out. They're now out. But now the focus right now is we got to help provide them with the reintegration tools that they need, and mental health care and therapy is one. There was a segment that just came out on these guys. Like I said, if you go look it up, you'll see a Richmond reporter did a segment on it. And one of the things that Terrence was saying was that every day he got to get up and look in the mirror as a free man with the gray hairs that he didn't have when he went in there.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, this conversation is so necessary. I'm going home and having another conversation with my boys today. Thank you so much for being on the show. But let me ask you, you went from inmate to attorney. When did you realize the law was going to become like your weapon for justice?
So I'm sitting in a super maximum security prison, and I'm, a tutor, to pass time. I'm an HSED, GED tutor. And I'm starting to help folks as I'm sitting in this library. And then what I realized was this. I'm going to tell you a cold reality, man. I was helping this guy with his resentencing, and it was a guy who just got out, and he was back in there for drugs. And I'm reading, and I'm like, man, what you keep on selling drugs for? Man looked at me and was like, fool, you think I want to be selling drugs out here? I ain't got no other way. So he started to tell me his family history and story, and then I realized how much of a cycle that it is, and how sometimes we just don't pay attention to it because we're actually living in it. And until it happened to us, we don't really know how to respond to it. So I think that was one of the ways that I believe that my calling was starting to be to start to grow. I mean, I really felt like I was helping. I could help. I felt like that, I was able to articulate, but with the same passion and the same energy as the boy on the south side of Chicago, sitting on the stoop eating an icy cup,
Right. Hey, man, we really appreciate you coming on. Let everybody know how they can follow you on social media, so when you do your lives, people could really, get into some of the things that you have accomplished and things that you're talking about without having to go to commercial break. Let everybody know how you could follow, how they could follow you.
Follow Jarret Adams Law on literally all social media handles. And some of the videos that I've been putting out, you guys should check them out. It talks about how to expunge your record. It talks about how to obtain a pro bono attorney, because it's hard, man. Look, attorneys got to eat as well, too, so not everybody going to be able to take your case pro bono. But let me tell you how they will take your case. If you come prepared with all of your stuff, and you make it easier for folks to review it, more than likely they'll take the time to look at it.
All right, y'all, thank you so much for joining this morning and sharing your story. Everybody, please give it up for Jarret Adams. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, man, I want to welcome a legendary comedian, actor, and writer. And he is the native of Chicago with over 30 years in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy,
everybody knows him.
Y'all give it up for the one and only Damon Williams. What up, boy?
Let's go. Yes, everybody knows Damon.
What's up, family?
Hey, I just want to start out by saying, and I texted you this last night, on behalf of all of the comedians, I think I can honestly speak for every single damn comedian that you have employed. We want to all say we love you and thank you for the opportunities that you have given all of us. You done put money in all of our pockets.
Yes,
and
sir.
we appreciate you, man.
Well, I wish some of y'all sent some of it back at this point.
What's your cash app, Damon? I got 20 for you today.
We got
you,
dog.
each and every one of y'all.
Hey, man, the legendary comedian Damon Williams, man. Listen, man, I know you're going to be performing in Atlanta this week, but before we get to that, man, we just lost Reverend Jesse Jackson, and I know that he spent a lot of time in Chicago. What was your relationship with him? Did you ever get to meet him? Because that's where I first met him, in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, he's a Chicago resident, man. Long time. I know him and his whole family, his kids. And, Chicago feels a deep loss because he is Chicago. He's still doing his thing in Chicago. So we miss him so much here in Chicago. But nobody is as sad about Jesse passing as one particular person. Well, I can't say nobody, but I know who's sadder than most people, and that's Reverend Al Sharpton. And I say that because they got to pull out a bunch of old pictures. And the last thing Sharpton wants is them chubby pictures all around. You know what I'm saying? It's just...
Yeah, he don't want those out.
Yeah, he don't want to look back. He like, man, I know y'all ain't finna pull out all the... I forgot how big he was, man. Hey, man. History is history, man. Hey, man, I forgot how big he was, man, with them jogging suits, man. I know he like, come on, man. Y'all ain't gonna pull out all these little chubby pictures, is we? Yeah, I said it.
So Damon, now this generation is always talking about cancel culture. So how do you feel about cancel culture?
First of all, I ain't been activated, so I ain't concerned. I'm still waiting to get activated.
Right.
But that being said, man, I feel like in comedy, man, the rule is nothing is sacred. So you got to tell the joke with tact. You know what I'm saying? So say, for instance, I tell a joke about a person in a wheelchair. If the person in the wheelchair can laugh, then that's a good joke, right? If I tell a joke about deaf people and there's deaf people laughing, then clearly I know sign language. That's all I'm trying to say about it.
That's it.
Basically.
That's it.
Hey, Damon. Damon, let's talk a little bit about this crazy war that these folks done got us in, man. You got any thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, I want to say one thing about Black Tony. For somebody that can't make it to work, he sure be up early, don't he?
I swear.
And the man, they said that if sent that man to Iran, he gonna get lost, man. We can't read them signs. He at the corner, holla. How he gonna report for help? They're gonna report to position.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. He can't sign out all them H's and I's on them signs, man.
Yeah, they got Special K out of the military just in time to start that war.
Woo.
I think
30 years, but you know.
Yeah. Well, oh, you been out 30 years? Yeah. Damon, did you know? Did you know Special K was military? Him and Earthquake.
Yeah.
I knew Quake was. I heard Quake the other day talking about ordnance and almost dropping a nuclear bomb in an Air Force hangar. Yeah, so I knew that. I didn't know that Special K. Yeah, that's good, brother. Well, thank you for your service.
Benefits, baby. Yes,
hey, Damon, he got out of the Army and went straight to prison.
Well, wait a minute. I got out of the Air Force and I didn't go straight to prison. It was a couple of years in between. I didn't take off the uniform and put on the jumpsuit directly.
You need to sign to commit the crimes in between.
Well, wait a minute. How do we get on this? Let's talk about Damon Williams. Where you gonna be at this weekend, sir?
I'm going to ATL, man. I'm flying in tonight to go to ATL Comedy Theater all weekend, man. We doing a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday brunch time show. So I'm all over the A, man. But listen, first of all, Ricky, thank you for that sincere opening of the show, man. Because we put in our work, but we do what we do for who we can when we can, man. And you've always been the same way, and we've been solid for over 30 years, man. And you've always been a real dude. So I appreciate that. Special K, I know you traveling, doing your thing too, man. We're going to see you around soon, brother. Y'all go see this, brother. When you see Special K, funny. Trust me.
Oh yeah, man. I'm in Atlantic City this weekend, as a matter of fact.
Oh, damn. Good. So you get military and jail stories. That's what I'm talking about.
How the hell y'all get booked in Umo? What's going on?
Hey man, the bank say you got enough money in there, they can't hold no more.
No, you're lying. No.
The bank said get him a break. Damn, Rick.
No.
Awkward. Hey, tell you, more money, more problems.
No, hell no, y'all are lying. Hey, anyway, y'all make sure y'all go and see my man Damon Williams this weekend in the ATL at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, man. We so excited for you, man. Love you, big dog.
Much love, man. Boots on the ground.
Yes, sir. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up, comedian Damon Williams. Hey, Damon, real quick, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Everything is Damon Williams Comedy. Find Damon Williams Comedy, and that's where you'll find Damon Williams. Let's do it.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Good morning. It's Thursday, March 5th. Here's what's going on in the news. Things got physical on Capitol Hill when Marine vet Brian McGinnis jumped up during a Senate hearing and started shouting. A former Navy SEAL stepped in as Capitol Police tried to remove him. Video shows the struggle before officers finally pulled McGinnis out, but his hand got caught in the door during the scuffle. This video has now gone viral.
No one wants to fight for Israel!
His hand! Oh, his hand!
McGinnis says his hand was broken. He was arrested and is now facing charges, including assaulting an officer and unlawful demonstration inside the Capitol. That video is sparking debate about security on Capitol Hill and also about how members of the military and Americans in general feel about the U.S. bombing Iran. In other news, Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is backing State Rep James Tallarico in the Senate race after stepping aside. Crockett says Democrats need to rally around one candidate if they really want a shot at flipping Texas blue. Meanwhile, President Trump says he is getting sick and tired of the beef between Republicans Ken Paxton and John Cornyn. The two are headed for a runoff in Texas, but Trump says the primary, quote, cannot be allowed to go any longer. He says he'll endorse one of them soon, and whoever doesn't get his backing should just go ahead and step aside. So while Democrats are calling for unity, looks like Republicans may soon be forced into it. And speaking of making moves in government, our very own Rickey Smiley is going to be at Cafe LaRue in Columbus, Georgia today from 12 to 2:30 alongside mayoral candidate Dr. Jaketra Bryant. It's pretty fitting during Women's History Month since Bryant is making history as the first black woman ever to be on the mayoral ballot in Columbus. So if you're in the area, stop by, show some support. And if you can't make it, you can always support her online. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I sure am, man. Legendary football coach Lou Holtz has passed away at the age of 89, no cause of death. He led Notre Dame to the national title back in 1988. Everybody was saying that was almost impossible to do. Here's what he had to say back then.
I try to practice a philosophy that I talk about, and that's attitude. That's a passion to win, which means sacrifice, get rid of the excuses, about understanding what you're trying to do, about being a dreamer, and about core values.
One of the greatest to ever do it, man. NFL wide receiver and Cardi B's ex-boyfriend, Stephon Diggs, will be released from the New England Patriots after only one season. Now, he had a solid season this year. He led the team with 85 catches, 1,013 yards. He had 4 touchdowns. He's also facing felony strangulation and other criminal charges stemming from an alleged dispute with his personal chef. And he's pleaded not guilty for that situation. So we'll see where Stephon Diggs winds up next season with a new team. Last but not least, former NFL first-round draft pick Robert Nkemdiche got arrested. You want to know why? For smuggling groceries out of a grocery store.
What?
Another NFL player that made millions of dollars in the NFL when he was playing got arrested for smuggling groceries, stealing groceries, allegedly, out of a grocery store. Man,
so sad.
It sure is, man. That's my quick sports report right there. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
Got a hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. Excuse me. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Excuse me. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Kirk Franklin was asked if he would ever consider performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, and he admitted he would not want to do it alone. And here's what he had to say.
Somebody asked a question online. Would I ever do a Super Bowl performance? Not by myself. I'd be too scared to do it by myself. I mean, maybe if we put together like a squad, you know what I mean? Kind of like a gospel Avengers type of moment. You know, kind of like how Snoop and Dre with Kendrick and, M, you know what I'm saying? Fitted like that was fire. So maybe, who would you like to see in that gospel Avengers moment during Super Bowl?
I mean, I feel like if he did it, he said he would be scared to do it by himself, but if he did it as Kirk Franklin and then brought in friends anyway, like that's what everybody do anyway, because he has so many songs that he could actually pull it off.
I never thought about that.
And just invite everybody to be on the show with him like everybody else.
You
know he will.
Oh, that would be so
You
cool.
know he will.
Let's go, Kurt. Let's go.
I'm with that.
Yeah. Everybody else and all other genres do it. We might as well have a gospel one. That would be dope, I think.
All with that. I hope Jay-Z listening.
Come on now. All right, y'all, moving on. Applebee's is teaming up with Still Gin by Snoop and Dre for some new exclusive offerings. The restaurant just announced the launch of 2 smooth and refreshing cocktails crafted with Dr. Dre and Snoop's premium gin. The first drink is called Young, Wild, and Free Fruit Punch. It's grenadine, lemon sour, and pineapple. And the other drink is called Rolling on the Beach, which is peach schnapps, prickly pear, orange, and cranberry juice. Both drinks are garnished with original temporary tattoos. Would y'all go to Applebee's to try these new drinks?
Yes.
I would too, just to support Snoop and Dre. You know
and I
what
just
I'm saying?
passed to Applebee's too, coming to work. I like Applebee's.
What you get from there?
The ribs. They got those good ribs.
They good?
They not,
Okay.
well, for
What's
me.
the difference in Applebee's and Ruby? Is it
Ruby
Ruby Tuesdays
Yeah, Ruby Tuesdays.
or Chili's? Ain't they all kind of the same kind
Very
of place?
similar.
Pretty much genre.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, last but not least, y'all, if you're a fan of Tyler Perry's Netflix series Beauty in Black, you'll be happy to know that the new season drops on March 19th. Oh, Lord, everybody love Beauty in Black. It's so good, especially me. I love it. Tyler Perry's already in production with another Netflix series, and it's a 16-episode drama series titled Where's the Smoke? It's centered around a group of firefighters in Atlanta, starring Tyler Lepley and Da Vinci, and is focusing on the life of firefighters, their personal issues, emotions, and romantic drama. So this is going to be really good. So congratulations to Tyler Perry. He don't get no rest. He stay working, and he stay putting something out. The Joe's Vacation or something just came out on Netflix, I thought. But he always
Joe's College
Vacation
Tour.
Okay, did you see it?
A little bit. You know, if you're not used to Medea and cuss words, you gotta get ready for Joe, because Joe is letting you have it.
Joe ain't no joke.
I haven't watched it because I usually watch them with my kids, and it's rated R.
Oh, yeah, you can't watch it with the kids.
Well, those of you who watch Beauty in Black, man, that thing is so good. Gary, did you get a chance to watch it on Netflix yet?
Not yet, honey, but I've heard a lot about it. I just did Top Model. Give me one at a time.
It's so good. Top Model, Ben, you watched that in 2 days or one. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media as So Brat. Coming up next, we got Dwight Stone with the Praise Mix Down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.